In this video, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a pine tabletop. I've got some timber boards left from when I built my big shed, but I'm in a bit of a dilemma on what base to use and if it should be an outside table or an inside desktop. Stay tuned to the end to help me decide what base to use. Hi, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making another tabletop out of these bits of wood. The tabletop I've got in my room at the moment is just a little bit too small. I need a slightly bigger one, so I'm going to be using my biscuit cutter again and gluing these planks together to make a tabletop. So hold tight, ready for another DIY video. First of all, I'm going to cut them all the same length and then measure where I'm going to put the biscuits. I'm measuring out and marking every 6 inches, and this is where I'm going to cut a notch for the biscuits to go in. These are the notches. I'm making sure there's no sawdust in them. I'm cutting notches in 6 boards in total. I'm measuring and marking on each board and then cutting using my biscuit cutter. I'm brushing each board where the notches are to get all the sawdust out. I'm now laying these boards out flat. I've got adjustable straps in place underneath the boards ready to go. I've got my biscuits ready to go and they just slot into the slots here. So, but I'll glue them all up first before I put them in. Biscuits are ready, all the wood's laid out. Right, let's do it, let's see how it goes. So I'll glue each bit as I go. I'm making sure that there's sufficient glue on each side of the boards and on the biscuits. Okay, I've glued that, put all the biscuits in, and then I'll do the same on the next bit of wood. Apart from, I won't put the biscuits in that because they're already in that bit. So I'll just put a nice smear of glue on the top there. I'm pushing the 2 boards together, and then now I'm tapping them with a mallet to make sure that they're butted together. I'm now gluing the 3rd board. I've already glued and put the biscuits in. I'm just making sure that the glue is in all the notches. I'm using glue that dries clear and any excess can be sanded off. I'm also making sure that any glue that runs is wiped off while it's wet. And then I'm pushing the boards together. Okay, I've joined that one to that one. That one's glued. It's just this final one, and then I can push it all together. I've strapped all the boards together, and then now I'm putting weights on top to keep these nice and flat and to stop them buckling up. I will leave it to dry overnight. It's been drying now for several hours. I've now stood it up on its end and it's out the way, and I'll let it dry a little bit further before I then sand this down. It's now dry and I'm sanding this down with a P40 grade paper. I'm going across the grain as it sands the boards a little bit quicker. I'm sanding with the grain just to get any scratches off using a P120 grade paper. I'm now wiping the boards down to get all the sawdust off them, and then I'll seal this with Danish oil. I've now sealed the boards with Danish oil. I've done 2 coats. The 2nd coat is just drying. You can see there's a sheen on it. I've put the Danish oil on and left it for 15 minutes and then wiped off any excess, and now it's just drying out further. I've got these galvanised legs. I could use these and make it into a coffee table or an outside table. It looks quite industrial. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. Or should I use it as an office desk table? It's much bigger than the other one I had. It looks quite nice in here and it goes with the wooden floors. Or should I use my previous office desktop or my scaffold table I made in a previous video? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for some more DIY videos.